Please be advised that this video may contain some coarse language because of stuff that happened earlier in the year. Hey guys, welcome to what could be my last YouTube video of the year. Hopefully it's not, but in this video it's time to relive the decade and the year. What a year, what a decade it has been. And let's begin on the lowlight, when my son of a bitch ex-girlfriend scammed me a lot of money, and then she played the victim card only for my friend Jenna Evans to do this. So this is what Jenna wrote on her Twitter page, and I want to clarify that Jenna did give me permission to post this so that everyone knows what the heck is going on. So this is what she wrote. She said, "At Amy Lynn Mills 2 is a fraud. She stole over $3,000 from my friend. Everybody needs to be aware of what she is. She tried to tell me she was a victim, then she admitted to stealing his money and spending it. She refused to pay it back. You've been warned." Oh yeah, you've been very warned. So it begins with Amy says, "I don't have it." Jenna said, did you do with it?" Amy said, "Buy food and pay bills." Then Jenna went on the explosive, like, "You took advantage of a man with autism from another continent, taking his money for his shitty art," which is true. Her artwork's not that good, to be honest with you, looking back at it. And then I like what she said at the end of the first text. She said, "What the hell did you do with it, Amy? That's even your real name. Get a goddamn job." And she kept writing, "How the hell do you sleep at night? I mean, I'm 30, but I'm in horrible, staying the hell away from my friend. Stop talking to them on Twitter. Don't talk to anybody I know on Twitter. I'll make dual accounts, blah, blah, blah." This is Amy's response. "Twitter is lies. I'm getting off Twitter anyway." And then Jess said, "If I ever hear you contact him again, I'll call the police and let him know what you've done to a man with autism. I'll let you know you're a fraud. Do you understand me? Because I'm not fucking around. Understood, good night." And then this is her last message. "Stay the F away from me, stay the fuck away from his friends. You probably should delete Twitter accounts, and probably if I hear you or find out you even whisper his name, I will destroy your life. That is not a threat, that is a fact." So basically, long story short, I was scammed. Amy Walsh was her name. She lives in New Jersey. She scammed me a lot of money. And then I broke up with her because we were together for a while. And then I broke up with her. She played the victim card until I told Jenna Evans that I was the victim, she was the scam artist. And that's when Jenna was amazing. She revved it up her. She got pissed off at her, and rightfully so. Not just her, but a lot of my friends as well, who saw what happened. It was just quite disgusting. Now, here's another low light, unfortunately. Well, it is a bit of a low light, but at the same time, a big weight was taken off my shoulders earlier this year when I finally got to visit my best friend's gravesite, because he sadly passed away in 2013, 2 weeks short of his 20th birthday. And he was my best friend. And so I finally had the chance to visit his gravesite near the Amberley Air Base. And it was quite an emotional moment, it really was. And it was emotional because he meant a lot to me, and to be 2 weeks short of his 20th when it occurred, it was really, it shocked me, it shocked everyone who loved him and everyone who knew him. He was a great kid. Enough of the lowlights. Remember this? I was interviewed by a radio station. Check this out. I've attended both days so far, and I attended the one in Redcliffe in 2017 where I was actually spotted on Fox League, which was fantastic. So I've been joining. Now, I think that was exciting. Check this one out.
Amazing race. That's exactly what I was named after, because I am amazing, right?
No doubt about that. Princess Grace.
Princess, oh, that probably doesn't suit you.
No, it doesn't.
Cowgirl Grace.
So if you don't remember, in October, I was interviewed by a local radio station here in Brisbane, and it was quite a thrill to be interviewed. It was unbelievable. It was so good. And then the second video you saw was I wrote a tweet for that Brisbane Heat player, Grace Harris, who was a brilliant player this season. She is a very good comedian as well. She didn't have a nickname, so the Seven Network put it out on social media. Put out, what do you think her nickname should be? And I put in Princess Grace. It didn't work, but at least there were a lot of laughs, and that's what I wanted. So, just a quick update as well on the Amy Walsh situation. If you remember when she texted Gina and said, "I'm getting off Twitter," turns out she's not off Twitter, but she still has been blocked. That's okay, I blocked her as well. Now, let's go down memory lane, 2010 to 2019, the moments. And let's start with 2010, and oh my gosh, have a look at that. I mean, so on the top left, it's me in a lion suit. I can't regret that to this day. Then moving along to the one with me in the ski helmet. That's when I was in the snow, and that was in August. And then my friends on the right, and then second row, my friends who I graduated high school with, Drew Pickwick on the left, Dylan Arch in the middle, Emily Mortimer, aka Emily Clark, on the right because Emily has gotten married. And then on the bottom row, you've got the Melbourne Cricket Ground, or the MCG for short. That was Boxing Day, so the day after Christmas Day, and then in 2010, and then me inside the MCG, behind an English fan. He wouldn't shut up the whole day. And then on the last one, all my friends, or some of my friends that I graduated with in 2010. To 2011 now, and on the top left, I invented a mocktail at uni/TAFE, and then on the same week, my friendship with Erin Broderick began, so much so that I'm in her bridal party for her wedding, hopefully next decade. And then bottom left, my 18th birthday, and then in the middle, me and a friend's 18th, and on the right, me and the Byron Bay Lighthouse there in Byron Bay in New South Wales, the most easterly tip of Australia. So the top one is from 2012. I can only find one good one. That was me graduating from TAFE. And then 2013 down the bottom. So me, Jack Edwards, and another friend of mine, and then me on the Gold Coast, 4.5 years, just under 5 years before the Commonwealth Games was due to begin. And then my obsession with Adventure Time began in 2013 with that shirt. 2014, this is when it all started to come together. So on the top row, 3 of my friends that I graduated with. Mindy Evans on the left, Chloe Lansdowne on the right, and then on the right photo, Max Ciccolini. These 3 are pretty awesome. Then the middle, me with the Finn the Human plushie, and then on the right, Brisbane Broncos, Queensland Maroons, and Australian Kangaroos rugby league legend Darren Lockyer. He's even got a bit of hair since that photo. And then on the bottom row, sorry, a bike just went past. On the right, it's me with 3 of my friends. They're all wonderful young ladies. And then on the left, me with the voice of Finn the Human, Jeremy Shader. Now we go to 2015, and this was incredible. So on the top left, you got the pose of the decade, Emmanuel Paulo with the pose of the decade, and then we'll go downwards this time, and then me on TV in Queensland at a rugby league grand final supporting the Ipswich Jets, who they beat Townsville. And then Christmas Day 2015, you've got my sister there, my big sister. I'm the youngest of 3 siblings. Then we go back up the top, Jessica Chico, voice of Flame Princess, Matt Hill on the Gold Coast, a I took a 3-hour public transport trip just to meet her. It was definitely worth it. And then after my first ever senior grand final, that was only my second season in refereeing, and I got one of the big games of the day. It was a really good game too. And then Olivia Olsen, Marceline the Vampire Queen, and Zach Callison, of course, who we are still thinking of to this day, as he's taken a break with mental health. Of course, that's Stephen, of course. 2016, I apologise for the top photo. I don't know what I was thinking, I don't know what the girls were thinking, but we're having fun. That's the main thing. But then look at the bottom four, all legends. Veronica Taylor, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, Billy West, John DiMaggio. So that's AKA Ash from Pokemon, Dr. Maheshwar from Steven Universe, Dr. Zoidberg, Professor Farnsworth, Zach Radigan, Philip J. Fry from Futurama, and of course Jake the Dog from Adventure Time, and Bender on Futurama. But in terms of me and Johnny, there was more to come. Now the 2017. Top left, me and Steve Hamilton. What a legend he is. And then we'll go down again, and then me at Mount Cootha in Brisbane. What a view of Brisbane that was. And then my cousin Zoe, she's adorable. And then we're going up the top. Remember I just said before about me and Johnny? It was only just beginning. Well, this was 4 months later at Adventure Time Live at the Queensland Performing Arts Centre in Brisbane. John DiMaggio and Jerry Shader again. Even better, John DiMaggio and I, our friendship began on that night. And then I was in the local newspaper as a referee. Look at my pose, look at my positioning. And then my older brother, who looks like Thor in some respects. 2018. Top left, Marcus Scoof. What a legend he is. Bottom left, Adrian Steele, Damien Felvey. Bottom right, my family. So my mum, my dad with the glasses, my brother, his girlfriend Rachel, and I think one of her siblings, I remember her name. Top right, that's something I kind of want to forget, but I have to mention it. So I was in hospital, 8 staples in my head. That was when my mum took this photo at like 2:25 in the morning. Because if you all remember, I passed out, cracked my head on the concrete floor of my bathroom, and ended up with 8 staples, and it wasn't pretty. Finally, to 2019, and my referee friends top left, top right, Rose Juvic, my friend, and then in the middle on the left, when I was interviewed by 98.9 FM in Brisbane, that radio station I told you about earlier. Then on the right, me and Ryan Littleford. He's a very good referee, that man. And then on bottom left, me, Riley Anderson. I'm surprised he got to London with that beard. And Damien Felvey. And then me, just a couple of nights ago, actually, at a community Christmas event. Don't know who I was pointing at, but that's what happened. Unbelievable. What a decade that was. And to everyone who has supported me over the last 10 years, I can't thank you enough. But all those legendary people I met like Darren Lockyer and John DiMaggio and Zach Callison and all the other guys. It was definitely unforgettable. I mean, it was awesome. And the fact is, with me and John DiMaggio, we are amazing friends. Same with me and Michaela Dietz. And that's the one thing I want to see happen next decade. Realistically, next year, is Michaela Dietz, the voice of Amethyst from Steven Universe, to come here. Because she's awesome. And I've been followed by some awesome people this decade, like John DiMaggio, Zach Callison, Michaela Dietz, Jessica Chico, Kent Osborne, Susan Egan, Andy Raymond, who's a famous sports commentator in this country, a few of the journos in Australia. It is unbelievable. And I can't thank you all enough for your support this decade. You know who you are. There's like 1,000 of you around the world. I can't really name you all right now because it'll take me 1,000 hours to name you all, but you know who you are. thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all the love and support you've given me this decade, in particular this year, for the struggles I've had to deal with. And it means a lot. So thank you very much. And that is it. So I'll have my final thoughts after this. So, like I said before, thank you everyone for your love and support this decade and this year. It's been amazing. It's like, comment, like, and subscribe. Merry Christmas to you all, because it's my last one before Christmas. Hopefully your day in 8 days or 9 days or whenever you watch this. So, but basically Christmas Day. Hopefully it's awesome for you guys. Hopefully I'll be back between Christmas Day and New Year's Day for my last one this year. If not, Happy New Year to you all. I love you all, and I'll either see you after Christmas or next year. 1 to 2. But I'll be back. Love you all. See you guys.